Imagine you're sitting in the classroom and have to create a project on a matter which you had to prepare for. But you didn't do much preparation or research, but decided to quickly look over to your classmate's project and decided to copy the overall structure and text from his project, but changed it just enough so it doesn't look like you copied it. But then the teacher asked you to step forward and present your project, which you did. Then the teacher asked you how you came to these conclusions. Considering that you can't find an answer, the teacher and your classmates realize that you have no clue what you're talking about. Because the things you changed turned it into something that makes absolutely no sense and kinda just ruined the original topic. This, in a nutshell, is Little Nightmares 3. I love the series. I love what Tarsia Studios did with the original two games. I even own the TV edition for the second game. I'd even go as far as to say that Little Nightmares 2 is one of my favorite games ever. I think there were a lot of people online who were concerned about the third game. Not only because of the fact that Tarsia left the IP and also Bandai Namco as a publisher, but also trailers for 3 felt a bit off. Like, watching the trailer for the second game, it does feel like a horror game with an incredible certain atmosphere that the games usually had. There's one trailer in particular that is so unique. Let me show you some of the clips from this trailer.
Dreams. Nothing more than outside stimuli playing out in the theatre of the sleeping mind. Or so believed philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. Or perhaps dreams are, as Freud believed, a communication of our will, our desires. A manifestation of our deep subconscious. But what of nightmares? Some would say they serve an evolutionary purpose, a survival mechanism, our minds planning escape from our everyday anxieties. But perhaps not. Perhaps they are the influence of an external, malevolent force, timeless, ageless. Is there someone, something behind me? Nightmares will affect us in ways we can't even begin to explain, and yet we may not even remember them. But they will remember you.
But with 3, it felt more like a puzzle platformer with some horror elements, while cosplaying as Little Nightmares. Now that the game is out, I was considering to get the game, but learned that the game is even shorter than 2, but even costs more than 2. By the way, going back to the trailers, there was one trailer on 3 which, I kid you not, half of the trailer was just them showing off the special editions and all the extra content you can buy. Like, half the trailer was just advertisement for what you can buy on extra stuff. But yeah, you could beat the game in 4 hours without even rushing it. So I watched the whole playthrough from Korex Kinshin. I love this dude so much. Favorite creator on the platform. Freaking legend. After looking at it all, the antagonists are all kinda formulaic. It just seems like something you have seen from the previous games, or its concept art. You just have one chase sequence after another. The locations are kinda random and have just overall from the game just not the same vibes. Like, even if you die, right? Even if you die, in the previous games you were consumed, you were cooked, you were slashed into pieces or otherwise violently killed. And the camera zoomed in, man, it had to make sure that you saw your mistakes there. And those are children, dude. The atmosphere in 3 makes you feel like you're playing a little puzzle game that is, once again, cosplaying as Little Nightmares. And even if you die, you just get crushed or something, falling somewhere. Most NPCs are just standing there in the background, they just ignore you. Something that they also did so brilliantly in the first 2 games. There is some sort of a build-up happening, you know? And I just don't mean for each of the bigger monsters, but also for the main antagonist. You saw the lady from the first game multiple times, and with the locations and everything, there was environmental storytelling. The environment and just the characters were telling a story. You were seeing the things that she was doing, and low-key you were kinda more and more terrified of her. Same thing happened with the tall man from 2, who made sure you know of his existence, and even tried to get you multiple times with a genuinely scary entrance. Even, man, just now thinking about it again, I'm getting chills. There is none of that here. It does feel like they stuck together a lot of unrelated parts and then made the ending, which is one of the most unsatisfying endings I've ever seen. It almost feels like the Callisto Protocol, where they said that if you want to find out the true ending, you gotta get the DLC. No, I don't think I will. On another note, the game is quite less optimized. Although it looks the same visually. Steam page says the recommended GPU for this game is an RTX 2080 for a good gaming experience at 1080-60 in high settings. Dude, Little Nightmares 2 recommended a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760, a card from 2013 with 2 GB of VRAM for the same settings. Is 3 using Unreal Engine 5 or something? Like even REANIMAL, which releases next year, says you only need a 2060, which is like, when it comes to RTX cards, there is nothing on the lower end. There do exist at 2050, but it only exists for laptops as far as I know. That's a low-end card, alright? I even think that the 2060 had only 6 GB of VRAM. Are Supermassive Games to blame here? I don't think this is necessarily the case. Bandai Namco probably wanted the IP to continue considering its success. Probably forgetting that Tarsia Studios was a big reason for its success. It is their IP, it's their project, and the only reason why they left and created REANIMAL is because they didn't own the IP and wanted to create a franchise that the studio actually owns. Perhaps it was as simple as Supermassive Games being asked if they could develop a third installment in the series, and they just agreed, looked at the old games and tried to make one in the same spirit, although there is way more to these games than just puzzles and running away from monsters. As unfortunate as it is, the Little Nightmares IP is probably dead and lives on in REANIMAL, and I'm more than certain that the games will connect in some way. I'm telling you, the trailers for this game has me already significantly more hyped than any of the trailers from Little Nightmares 3. And I just learned that there exists a demo for it. I originally wanted to link this video to my VOD channel and end the video here, but let me add the whole playthrough of this demo onto this video. Hope you'll enjoy it. You better like the video, or else. Let's see what this is about. The trailers alone for REANIMAL were so significantly better than for 3. Heck, also the trailers for not just the first game, but also the second game. The trailers for the second game were incredible. There were no settings for the visual fidelity. It looks like the visual fidelity is quite high, so 4K 60 may be a little bit too much for my GPU to handle. What if I change the resolution to 1440p? Okay, It works. So we're out in the sea. How did we even get here? Sure would be annoying if the boat breaks down, right? Is there something in the water? Maybe. Don't you dare to drop yourself in the water. I found a child. Yeah. You good? I saved your life. Be grateful. Voice acting? There's voice acting in my Little Nightmares 3. There is something about those games, man. The atmosphere of those Little Nightmares games is just incredible. Tarsia Studios does a really good job. I hope this stream looks alright. I know that dark streams are very blocky and usually look pretty bad. But since it's a lower resolution at 720p, maybe it's fine. Well, let's go there. It's the right way. Maybe. Is there someone else? It's a mine. Sea mine. It's a forest. Just what remains of it. The game looks great, by the way. Yeah, we should be quicker. Just... Right. You can crouch. You can run. Something tells me we won't find much. But if you give me such an option... Ooh! Okay, so Y is just in general interact. By the way, are we friends? Are we inmates? Are we escaping? It sure looks like we fled from somewhere. Okay. It's been quite a while since I played the second game, but I like what they do here with the camera angles and such. Come on. Thinking about it, was it ever revealed why all the kids are wearing masks? Right. Let's just, you know... Yeah. Surely nobody will notice. Right? You have to move fast. Come on. You have to move, you know? She did. You're crazy, by the way, for being so close to those rotor blades. Add me on Discord, of course. Mister, I just created my account some time ago. Hee hee! The little tutorial section. You know, I should probably... yeah. You never know. I'll be honest, maybe the game is a little bit too dark. Maybe I should have increased it just by 1 or 2 more. Let's go! Yeah! Man, you're strong, dang! Well done. I like your fox mask, by the way, if that's supposed to be a fox. Okay, there's a ladder. Just something I can climb on. Can I go back? Something tells me I might have missed something. I mean, it's just a demo, but still.
You came back. I knew you would.
Of course.
You should leave. While you still can.
British! Why you leave? Hello? Don't you want to be saved? Okay, this one is closed. You know, thinking about it, yeah, I think this is the way where it actually continues. I think I found a little secret there. Okay, let me do that then first. It looks like there's a little room here. It's a mask. I can probably jump down, but why should I do that, right? I'm not stupid. I also heard that the performance of the third game, Little Nightmares 3, is actually quite bad on the Switch. The Switch 2. So where should we go? Here? It leads somewhere. I can just sit down. Do you also want to sit down? It's actually rather comfortable. I should probably increase the brightness just a little bit. That's definitely a little bit better. This reminds me of the second game. I hear someone screaming. Right. Do I have to pull the lever again? No? Isn't that just straight up like suicidal? Yes. I just glitched out of existence. Maybe. Yeah, okay. That was perfect. Press LB, well yeah, I do that. Nothing happens though. The button doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, LB. Oh wait, she was supposed to do that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let me just go here. Press this down. We might find it. This might be an actual human being. Do you think you can break this down? Where are you going? Okay, so maybe this doesn't work. Perhaps I still did. Ah well, what's the worst that can happen? Hey yo, why you running? Why you running? Wait, I thought we were friends. This is a feeling that was kinda lacking from Little Nightmares 3, dude. Okay, can't do much here. Something tells me... Okay, whatever that was. Yeah, I guess. I like it when developers just put interactive things in this game, maybe even for no real reason, you know? Ooh. I heard that. Man, I'll say it again, the game looks quite nice. I think I have to use this one, don't I? And then he'll come out running and have to try to get away. By the way, what's there? Can I get there? No. Do you want to go down? It's just a demo, I understand that fully. It doesn't look like it wants me to do anything here. Yeah. I can go and... go inside here. Do I want that? Let me try if it actually happens. Oh, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Although, maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe there is a mask underneath it. I'll just do it. Whatever, man. What's the worst is gonna happen? Death? Or is there another one missing? Oh, there is. Oh, we have to find it. It's probably inside there. Oh, no, wait, that's... Okay. Another mask!
Wow.
Yeah. That's a mask, okay? I like the one before a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if this is some human hide. Some human skin. It's a dryer. Hand dryer. Yeah, I don't know, man. Why should we? Do I also have to crawl through there? I don't really want to. Yeah, sure. Press on it too if you want. Oh. Why should... whatever. Ugh. Just the kind of stuff you drag out of toilets, right? Dude wasn't feeling too well. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I don't think anything will help this toilet. Yeah, okay, I don't think it'll do much. Let's continue. Okay, this one doesn't work. It seems I don't have the ability to go through walls, thanks to humans. Wait, I didn't even notice the key!
Yes!
There's a poster. I guess it's one of the collectibles. So I have a key. There was a door on the other side. So it seems that someone is just flattening humans, sucking everything out of them. I can use that as a distraction. I should probably hold to one of them. You too, actually. Won't you want to grab one? No? I don't see anything else here. There was a can too. Uh-oh. The head is moving. I saw the head moving. Grab. I said they'll come alive. How are they still alive, though? Wrong way. Yeah. Thank everything that it isn't so heavy. Yeah, we have to be quick, you know? Exactly. Watch it haunting us. Maybe even with a shotgun. Should we just continue? I guess. Actually, no, hold up. Oh, never mind. There were 3 masks in this demo. Let me tell you, one of them is here. Oh, 1000%. It's another child! Never mind. I think our friend is gone. He was shot. Sounded like a shotgun indeed. The thing also, what I like about Little Nightmares 1 and 2, these games had no problems to do some very cruel things to the children. Like, just shot and ripped apart and freaking smacked against the ceiling, against the walls. They had no problem doing that. Well, I guess in Tarsia Studios. Supermassive definitely just like, you kind of just died. You didn't even see how you died. Most of the time. Like all the time. I don't think there was a single like brutal death in this game. That just kind of shows the grave of your action. How much you actually messed up. This is quite high. I don't think I can jump that. Never mind. Dude, we all have some super crazy, superhuman abilities. There's a lot of the second game in here. Well, there's stuff that reminds me of the second game. Never mind, still alive. Why do you run away from us? Oh. Yes. I didn't see. Well, I suppose we just go here first. Can we open the door? No. But pretty sure there's something here. Or maybe not. Okay. Okay, there isn't much we can do there. Let's open this one up. We should run. I think I'm on the wrong side. Yep, that's exactly what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Oh, dude. Let's, yeah. Oh, the dude was hiding there, I think. Nah, he messed up. He did. I am sorry, man. We told you to... He actually will... Wow! Beast. Although, honestly, I don't think he'll make it far. This dude messed up. Yeah, okay, let's head outside. I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go. You definitely didn't. Exactly. Now I'm supposed to go in front. There was something on the left. This is probably the way where it actually continues. But let me tell you, there's a hat. The last one. Never mind, this is how it actually continues. We can leave this way. Now let's not be too loud. Oh, buddy. Oh no, we'll just move it a little bit further so we can get there. That's the point. Nah, I see. Okay. Well, he will notice, okay? He will notice. Oh, buddy. Yeah. We have to move. We have to move. Man, he's fast. Man, he's really fast. Wow, man, you're a legend. Okay, I wasn't okay. Well, maybe not too slow, but I should have gone another way. Yeah, we should go. Never mind, maybe I definitely did something wrong. Maybe I shouldn't go up the... Oh, wait. How bad? I will try not to go up the ladder. Not sure why that's a good idea, but you can try, right? Okay, let you mommy. Hey, buddy, let me break your ankles. How about that? Oh! I think he's a little bit faster than me. I'll try it again. This time I'm instantly rushing there and climbing these ladders up so quickly. Exactly. That's the end of the demo! Oh man. Yeah. I don't know. Alone from this little demo, I am so much more confident in this game than I am in 3. I think that was a neat little demo. That was pretty sick.